My name is what? My name is who? Welcome back to my channel, Saucy Bae family. I am Sassy and you're watching the comparison between these two palettes right here, which I'm pretty sure you guys know it launched today. But before you go, let me know in the comments down below, are you buying these or not? Let's get right into it. So I'm gonna jump right into it just because I know you guys don't want to waste time. You want to get right into this. This is what you're here for. So today I'm going to be sharing with you guys the comparison on how the old formula and the new formula look on the eyes. Okay, you guys, so I'm actually going to start with a new formula. Yes, I do have the old one and the new one as well. I did receive this by Morphe, so thank you so much, Morphe. And I'm here to tell you guys the comparison, if you should buy this, if you should even waste your money on this. So let's get right into it. So I'm definitely going to start with that purple shade, the cold gem, and I'm just packing it on, and you can definitely see the color there. Okay, yeah, I really like how it's applying, and I'm using the shade Hush Hush just to blend those hard edges. And I'm gonna go back just one more time with that purple shade gem. I definitely love how it's blending, but I just don't I wish it was like a little bit darker. I don't know why, but it's definitely a beautiful color. It's blending really nice. I'm not having any problems. Okay, you guys, so the next shade that I'm applying is Mystic, and I'm going to be applying that on the outer parts. And as you can see, I'm just packing it on to then blend. The color is really nice on this one, and it's applying very nice. But now let's go ahead and see how it blends. Okay, you guys, so this one is definitely giving me a little bit more of a harsh problem to blend in. I'm not sure why. I'm even taking the shade Hush Hush just to try to blend it. Yeah, this shade is almost like if it didn't want to blend. It's so crazy. So I'm definitely applying that Mystic shade on the outer and onto the crease. I don't know, you guys, it looks so weird. Like, look at that section there. I don't know why they're not mixing. Like, the colors are not mixing. The first shade, once again, went really nice, blended in really nice. The color did mix because I mixed it with a Hush Hush and Gem. But then Mystic is not mixing, is not blending. So I'm just applying Mystic one more time because I really want that to be super intense. So I'm sort of letting the purple kind of take over more of the eye just because I'm not really liking how the darker shade is blending. Taking more of a fluffy brush to blend those out, those edges. Yeah, that looks so much better. Oh my god. Yes, I like this. I'm gonna go in with Sparks right here, and I'm just mixing Spark on the outer parts of the lid. And now we're gonna go ahead and take the shade Bling Bling. It's so crazy that this almost looks silver, but in the palette, it's more like a rose gold. But when you apply it, it looks completely silver. But I'm sure that's because of the colors that I have underneath. And of course, you always wanna go back to blend those edges. Okay, so you guys, I went ahead and I used the shade Berry Treasure to apply, kind of like create a little wing. Let's go on now to using the old formula to see what is the difference with the new one that I just used. So here is the old one, as you guys can see. So I'm gonna start with a gem shade, applying it on the inner corners. This shade is legit, you guys, exactly the same as this one. Like, I'm not having any problem. I'm applying it. Looks the same, like it's not as opaque. The new formula does has a little bit more of a sheen to it, and I do have a whole bunch of fallouts right here. So, and like I did before, I'm gonna use the shade Hush Hush just to blend that out. Oh wow, the new formula is definitely way easier to blend. I'm having so much problem blending this right here. It's so weird. So win-win for the new formula is definitely winning. I feel like I lost all the color already. Remember that we're using the old formula on this eye. And now I'm gonna go ahead and take the shade Mystic from the old palette, and we're doing just the same steps, you guys. Ooh, this for some reason look a little bit more like on the brown side, and it's very opaque. And again, I'm gonna take the same shade, Hush Hush, to blend those edges. Well, actually, I think this shade is a little bit more easier to blend, but as you can see, it like fades away really quick. So you have to reapply it to get that intensity, to not lose the color. So far, so good. Wow, yeah, you guys, the old shade is more easy to blend in a weird way. So now we're gonna go in with the shade, this one right here, which is Sparks, and I'm gonna dust that on the edges of these eyeshadow. On these edges right here, on the, ooh, I think I might apply too much. I actually like how this turned out better than the other one. Oh my god, better than the newer version. Not bad, but also not best. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with the shade Bling Bling. Okay, you guys, so the last shade that I'm using is this one right here, which is Berry Treasure. As you can see, the new formula definitely beats the old formula, you guys. Like, everything looks much more pigmented, much more like boom, like the color, you can see it. Meanwhile, the new formula is like, oh my god, you guys. So the last verdict, let's just talk a little bit about the palette. As you can see, my eyes look, it's pretty much done. I try to use as much color as possible and show you guys the difference between the new and old formula. So you can see right here that the new formula definitely had a lot more fallout on my face than the old formula. I don't know why, but I definitely have to say, for these specific palettes, I love the new formula. It's much more pigmented, much more vibrant. Like, you really love the look. Like, it looks boom, you know, like it's out there. But meanwhile, this one is like more toned down, and you can see like the purple shade, how it looks a little bit more of like a lilac kind of look. I don't know why, but that's how I kind of see it right now. As you can see, definitely I have to say that the new formula, the shade Mystic, didn't blend as well. I had definitely a little hard time blending this shade and also blending it with other colors. You just have to really take your time and like really work with this palette. So is it my favorite palette? Not really, but it's definitely a very good palette for the price. It's only $15, as you guys know. Let's go ahead and finish the face and talk a little bit more about this palette. Anyways, let's go ahead and finish the under eyes now. So once again, I'm sticking to the new version on this eye. Applying the shade Gem, which is that beautiful purple color, and then I'm gonna go ahead and take the shade Mystic on the outer parts only, and then I'm gonna take the shade Hush Hush just to kind of blend those edges a little bit. And we definitely taking a little bit of the Bling Bling shade to apply right on the middle of the lower lash. So I'm definitely still having fallout, which kind of sucks right now. With a new version, I don't know why it has so much fallout. So I also did get a little bit more fallout from the old version as well, so I guess they're both very similar. I really like how this look turned out, you guys. It's super pretty. Okay, you guys, so my look is pretty much done. I'm super excited. I love the way it turned out. The lips not so much, but everything else is, I love it. So my final thoughts on this palette, you guys, specifically this one, I definitely love more of the new version. I think they really did upgrade somewhat in it. Only the darker shade, I found that it was a little bit harder to blend, but other than that, they're super pigmented. I definitely love the colors. You could definitely create a lot of different looks with these type of palettes. They do bring 10 eyeshadow. The whole collection brings 4 palettes, which you could get for $49, I believe, and you are allowed to use discount code, which I do not have, but I'll provide some down in the description below, so make sure you guys check that out. Or you could get them separately, individually, for 15 bucks. I do have a review on the full collection if you guys want to see comparison on all 4 from the old and new formula. I'll link it down below or somewhere around here so you guys can check it out. So I'll see you.